Please get prepared.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm out here at the gun range today doing some shooting. You can hear other guys in the background. If you're from this area, this is an awesome place to go. This is the Winnemac, Pulaski County Game Reserve shooting range. They have a 25, a 50, I think a 75 and 100 yard range. They're pretty nice. There's, I believe, 3 stations at each pavilion. You got to have eye protection, ear protection. They have a whole list of rules. You got to sign in, things like that. It's really safe. It's a good place to bring kids, the family, whatever. I'll give you just a couple clips today of me shooting. However, the main topic here is you got to get out and do these things. You got to use your weapon. You got to shoot. You got to practice. You got to be familiar with it. I guess you could work on your accuracy too. That's a, long range, that's a big issue that people deal with. However, a big part of it is just being familiar with your weapon, drawing the weapon, holstering the weapon. With your AR, you want to be comfortable holding it, handling it, re-racking magazines, racking rounds. Each their own. Everybody likes, I wrestled with the fact of getting an AR or AK-47 for a long time. To some guys, this is not the weapon of choice. This is an Armalite AR-15 5.56. It's a weapon I've shot quite a bit. I like it. As you see, I made my own sling. This is what I've tried other ones, other people. This is what's more comfortable to me. I have a leg holster out here at the range. I carry a gun every day everywhere I go. I have a hip holster. You just have to do these things. You have to get used to it, get comfortable with it. A gun is not it's a tool. It's a tool that you can use to protect yourself, protect your family, protect your rights. You need to be familiar with it, shoot it. Even if you can get out once or twice a month is better than just buying a gun, putting it in a drawer at home, and hoping and praying the day never comes. Do you know how many rounds does it hold? How does the safety work? Is it a good gun? Is it going to jam on you? Is it a revolver? Is it a semi-automatic? I mean, all these things you've got to think about and be used to. Know your weapon, know how to use it, keep it clean, and practice. That makes a big difference. Alright, enjoy the rest of the video. Talk to you soon. God bless.
Hello everyone, welcome to Preparing for Christ. My name's Terry, and I thank you all for watching. I want to tell you, first off, make sure that you email me with any questions, concerns, comments, things like that you might have. I'll put the email up on the screen here. Pause it, write it down if you need to, but I'm going to try to start doing some posting some of these videos to Facebook. I'm gonna talk to my wife and see also maybe about starting a Twitter account, try to get the word out a little more. But tell all your friends and family as much as you can, please, to spread the word. Help me get this channel going, help me get people watching. And the main thing is to get this information out to people and open their eyes to what's taking place in this country, this world, and tell them about Jesus Christ. That's our only hope. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind. I put a statement on Facebook yesterday about today's video. And I apologize, I'm doing this in my car today. I've been on vacation from work this week. I've been really busy, and so I'm trying to make time to do everything. However, earlier in the week, my wife and I took our kids and went to Kentucky to Noah's Ark. We took our kids down there to see it, and if you have the opportunity or chance to do so, please go check that. It's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. It's very educational. For me, it was very uplifting spiritually. I've been in construction all my life, just the aspect of the construction, what it took to build it, and there's so much information. You could spend days in there reading the information, but the detail it took for the supplies and to live. I mean, they lived on the ark for over a year. It's really amazing and very educational. And if anyone could go see something of that magnitude and still deny Jesus Christ, there isn't much words for it. However, in saying this, so we left Monday morning and came back Wednesday. We drove from northern Indiana down to basically northeastern Kentucky, where it's located, Williamstown, Kentucky. So we traveled mainly like the eastern part of Indiana into Ohio, a little bit over around Cincinnati, Ohio, and then down in Kentucky. I can't even put into words everything that I seen. It's mind-boggling how many people will fall. I mean, it's mind-boggling how many people watch CNN, ABC, NBC, Fox News, all these mainstream medias, and take every word that they say for truth. It's literally mind-boggling. The Lord said in the last days that this is the way it'd be. You know, men's hearts would grow hard and cold. There'd be no love but for themselves. People would be falling away, unbelieving. You know, there's no denying in my mind. In my mind, I don't need another shred of evidence to prove to me that we are living in the last days. I asked the Lord before we left and went on this vacation to please show me something where we are. Show me, you know, doing this channel, talking about these things. Open my eyes, guide me, Lord. Show me what you want me to see, what you want me to know, understand. Am I right? Am I wrong? What? Show me. And over that 3-day period, the Lord just showed me day after day after day of these people that literally will take every single word that the mainstream media puts out as 100% truth. They don't question anything. They don't hesitate to follow the guidelines. I believe 110% that this government could take our rights, take the everything away within a month, maybe a month. People wouldn't even stand up. They wouldn't fight. They wouldn't do nothing. I truly believe that. I believe there would be very small pockets across the country that would truly resist. It would take them taking every right we have, putting people in FEMA camps, taking everything you have from you before these people would truly wake up and stand up for their rights and their freedoms their property, their family. I truly believe now that's what it would take. On the other hand, I did see a lot of folks carrying their pistols out in public. A lot of men out and about in Walmart and gas stations. Everywhere we went, I seen a lot of guys who had their sidearms, and I believe that is great because they are defunding the police. It's going to happen. It may not be countrywide, but it's going to happen. It probably will be eventually, but it's going to happen in these bigger cities very, very quickly. Black Lives Matter is not a joke. This is not a joke, people. This organization is growing by leaps and bounds every single day. I just found out today, Glenn Beck put out a statement that Black Lives Matter has over $1.6 billion at their disposal. Any organization with that kind of money has a lot of power, and it's a Marxist organization. You want to talk about racism? That's racism. The leader of that organization and probably 75% of the people following him believe that white people we owe them everything, and it's going to come to a head. It's coming, believe me. Rather you want to believe it or not, you're going to see it. It's coming, I promise you that. God has showed me over this week that the time is extremely short. When we were in Kentucky, they mandated that you wear a mask. Okay? So everywhere you went, people are wearing masks. Well, I went into a gas station. I didn't wear a mask. I went in and I had my mask on. I went in, I seen another gentleman without a mask, so I took it off. It aggravates me. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. So when I get to the counter, the lady starts waiting on me and she says, "Hey, you have to have a mask on." And I said, "Yeah, I seen your sign." I said, "But why? What, you know?" "Well, the governor said so." I said, "Well, just because the governor says so does not make it law." This was in conversation. It wasn't an argument or anything. It was, spoke nice to her. She was decent to me. She said, "Well, technically I'm not supposed to wait on you if you don't have a mask on." I said, "Okay, but the man said to wear a mask. It's not the law. You know, this is what I'm talking about. They just tell you to do something and people do it without question, you know." And I said to her, "Well, it's not the law, so why do I have to wear a mask?" She said, "Well, because the governor said so." I said, "Just because he says so does not make it law. That does not mean I have to do it. If the governor says go jump off the cliff, do I have to go jump off the cliff?" It saddens my heart, but at the same time it makes me angry, because if they look at what they've done to this country in 4 months. Look at what they've done. The best economy we had in probably 50, 60 years, destroyed overnight. The enforcing the mask, you know, just everything that they are enforcing on people is ridiculous, and people don't question any of it. They just do it. The governor says so, so do it. No, that's where you need to stop and realize your rights. Realize that everything they say is not true. You need to search these things out for yourself. And believe me, probably 80 or 90% of what they tell you is not truth. It's control. I said it before, they want to talk about the new normal. It's not new normal, it's change. They're enforcing change on you. Now the big topic is coin shortage. Now they're talking about a coin shortage. There's not a coin shortage. It's just another way to manipulate people and take the money to make it a cashless society. This is flat out in front of your face, 110% in front of your face. If you all can't see this, it's one of two things. You're either in total denial or you refuse to admit it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's in black and white now. All they're talking about now is Joe Biden's beating Trump. Joe Biden's blowing Trump out of the water. You look at these polls, if you go by the polls, he's at between 50, 55, 56%. Trump's in the 30s. I don't support Donald Trump 110%, but out of the options we have, that's who I'm going with. If Joe Biden becomes president, it's over. It's probably over now, but it'll be over even quicker. I'm telling you folks, you think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? You wait and see what happens in November. These people are not playing no more. There's no more rules, there's no more law, there's no more constitution, nothing to them. There's only one thing, and that's winning. That's putting Joe Biden in office. But the fact of the matter is, they just need to get Joe Biden in office. Whoever his running mate, the vice president is, that's who our next president will be if he wins. Because mark my words, very, very quickly with him getting in office, he's already got dementia. It's plain and simple, the beginning stages of it. He will be taken care of. He will not be the president long. I don't think he'll make 90 days, let alone 6 months. And believe me, I cannot stress to all of you, including my family members, everybody, I'm telling you, I feel the Lord is putting this on me constantly, all the time. We've got to get prepared. We've got to get prepared. You, number one, need to make sure that you are serving the Lord, that you have a relationship with Jesus Christ and serving Him and only Him. Because ultimately, that is the end game. Nothing you have here, nothing you see, touch, smell, taste, or anything else is going with you to heaven. And you are going to heaven or you are going to hell. There's no middle ground. There's no gray area. It's one or the other. You've got to prepare. You see at the beginning of this video what I was doing. I'm out shooting my guns, practicing. Not that I want any of that to ever take place. I pray that I never, ever, ever have to use my guns for any reason other than hunting. But I'm not going to be caught blinded either. I'm not going to be caught with my pants down, period. I want to know how my guns work. I want to know how to use them. I want to know they function well, they're sighted, all that. I'm telling you folks, you can laugh, you can make fun, do whatever you want. You won't be doing that in a short amount of time. I'm telling you now, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Please, please get your affairs in order and get ready because it's coming. You need to stockpile some ammunition. You need to make sure your weapons are working and you're ready to use them. Go buy a gun if you don't have one. You need to have extra food, extra water, medicine, whatever you need to have extra. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I pray that I'm wrong. But what's it going to hurt in case there's an earthquake, a tornado, who knows, you know. I just seen yesterday, for all of you that live around here, our power plant in Wheatfield, Indiana, I don't know what happened. Some people say it's just a fire. I don't know. All I know is they had a huge fire at this power plant. You could see the plumes of smoke for miles and miles and miles. Israel is basically, the war with Iran is coming. If you all pay any attention to anything, right here today on Business Insider, Israel keeps blowing up military targets in Iran, hoping to force a confrontation before Trump can be voted out in November. Iran has suffered a series of bombings and fires at military facilities in recent weeks, including at major missile production and nuclear facilities. This is part of a wider campaign to damage Iran or even pressure it into military confrontation before the November election, when President Donald Trump could be voted out, sources told Insider. Before the November election, when President Donald Trump could be voted out. A former Israeli defense officer told Insider it was common knowledge that at least some of the latest attacks in Iran were done by Israel intelligence. An EU official also told Insider that they feared Israel was planning to provoke Iran into military confrontation while Trump remains in office. Israel would not be able to engage in such high-pressure operations if Joe Biden, the presumptive Democrat presidential nominee, were in office, the EU official added. Did y'all catch that? They want this to take before the November election, when President Donald Trump could be voted out, sources told Insider. Israel was planning to provoke Iran into military confrontation while Trump remains in office. Folks, I'm telling you, they're giving us heads up now. They're giving you clues to this stuff. So, laugh it up, blow it off, whatever you want to do, that's your decision. I'm just telling you, this is what the Lord has put on my heart. And who knows, maybe it could be, I don't know. I'm just telling you now, from what I see taking place out here right now, you cannot, like I said, you either don't want to see it, or you're in plain denial of what's taking place. Our government, over the next few months, is fixing to make very, very big maneuvers. And it's not a guarantee that Donald Trump's going to win. I prefer he wins, but there's no guarantee in that. These people are going to do anything and everything it takes to get Joe Biden in office, period. Don't kid yourself on that. One last thing real quick here on local news. The LaPorte County mandates requiring face masks to take effect Friday, meaning today. LaPorte County, which is the next county over from us, is following suit with Kentucky, California, all these other states, and are mandating that you have to wear a face mask. Revelation tells us that you will not be able to buy or sell unless you take the mark. I don't know if this, I wouldn't say this is the mark, but this lady almost refused me service for not wearing a mask, number one. Number two, they're saying there's a coin shortage. So, no shirt, no shoes, no service. No shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service. Then if you do that, you wear the mask and go in, now you have to use the credit card or you don't get nothing. They won't accept your money. Again, you're just in denial. That's all there is to it. So, I'm telling you now, you've got to wake up, folks. This is not a game. I'm telling you. We are in serious times. This is a scary situation, to be truthful, is what it is. Because nobody but the Lord knows what's going to actually happen. All we can do is serve Him, give our lives to Him, pray, and hope for the best, and do our best, because it's just a matter of time. I'm going to read 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 7 through 10. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, yes, well pleased, rather, to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Therefore, we make it our aim, rather present or absent, to be well pleasing to Him. For we all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one may receive the things done in the body according to what he has done, whether good or bad. We all, no matter who we are, Joe Biden, President Trump, Terry Sloan, you, we all, every single human being on the face of this earth is going to stand before the Lord and Savior and answer for every single thing that we have done, good or bad, period. Now is the time to give your life to Jesus Christ, I'm telling you. And if you are a biblical Christian believing saint who is serving the Lord, you need to get honest. You need to get 110% honest with the Lord. There's nothing more humbling and nothing more rewarding than being 110% honest with the Lord. That you don't understand His Word, you don't understand this life, you don't know what to do, you're confused, you're mad, you're sad, you're angry, you're depressed, you're whatever you're doing behind closed doors that's sinful, whatever it may be, good or bad, you've got to get honest with God. That is the ultimate goal. Because the sooner you are 110% honest with God, the sooner He will begin to work in your life and change who you are. He will begin to use you for His good, His glory, not yours. Folks, I can't stress it anymore of how important it is that we get our lives in order with the Lord, because the days are extremely short. And I could sit here for days talking about everything that's taking place, but I don't need to. You all, it's everywhere. Everywhere you turn, you see it. Please, I'm asking you, please give your life to Jesus Christ. And if you have, please, truly build your relationship with Him. Be honest with Him. And help to spread the gospel, because we don't have much time left. I'm telling you, there's not much time left. I pray that somehow all this gets turned around, but I don't see it. We need to be ready. We need to be ready in our relationship, in our walk with the Lord, and we need to be ready physically here on earth to protect what's ours, our family, our belongings, all of this. Just seriously, take some time, get honest with the Lord, serve Him, and pay attention to what's going on, and get ready, guys, because the time is short. I can't say it enough. Time is short. Alright, as I said, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Please tell your friends and family. Spread this, put it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever account you have. Tell them about Preparing for Christ on Yahoo, or YouTube, I'm sorry, and get the word out. The more people see this, the better off we are. Y'all are invited to church, Grace Tabernacle Church. It's on located on Highway 23 in Knox, Indiana. Services are 10 o'clock Sunday mornings. We'd love to see you there. Check out my father-in-law, Pastor Arnold Keaton, at the God Shop on Facebook. Excuse me, it's the God Shop with Pastor Arnold Keaton on Facebook. Go check him out. And I'm gonna get Facebook and Twitter going, preparing for Christ. So I'll let y'all know about that as soon as I can. Just keep looking forward over the next week or so. God bless, stay safe, pray, and we'll see you on the next one.